technology, I tell you.
It's always.
But how can I didn't want to put my phone in my face where.
Right, just point it at
the camera.
Yeah.
I mean
at the screen on the computer. So they'll see us. They'll see us on the live instead of seeing you.
Okay.
But do you have anything you can prop it on?
Nah.
I got a cup. You see mine? I got a cup right here. And my phone is looking at the screen.
Okay, let's see here. I got a glass. Let's see here.
We're getting creative. Figuring it out.
Oh, gosh, I tell you.
You got to figure it out.
Let's see here. Use my tape dispenser. Maybe that'll help.
I see people coming on. What's going on? What's happening, y'all?
I know. I'll just hold it.
You just hold it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just hold it.
All right. What's up, everybody? All right. So I'm live on my page. Miss Judy, you're live on your page. And we're just going to have a conversation. We're just going to have a conversation about trading, about, the opportunity to make money from a cell phone, to make money while you sleep. And, this opportunity has been completely amazing for myself and my wife. I know that you, Miss Judy, you've been doing so wonderful. And
thank you.
I just want you to, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you about your experience with learning this skill. And once you got access to the Skittle strategy, how easy was it for you to understand?
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to be honest and say that I'm 3 months in. Okay.
Right. Of course.
And I really feel optimistic.
That's good.
That I will be highly successful.
Absolutely.
And I feel that if anyone want to learn how to trade, that they will be successful as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the cool part about learning how to trade now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know for us and the way we trade, very simple, not hard to wrap your head around it. And it gives you the ability to actually do whatever it is that you're currently doing and be able to literally make money. Right? The thing that I try to get people to understand is whatever activity that you currently do to make money, you have to be present. You actually have to be there and work for it. But what investing gives someone the opportunity to do is to not change anything about what they're doing right now and still be able to produce money. Right? Literally trading. And I find that people have a misconception about what trading is. They want to automatically think about the stock market. And the stock market, everybody knows about it, but not many people know about Forex. It's just actually trying to kind of catch it on. And they think it's risky. They think it's gambling. They think that, they could potentially, lose all their money. And that's what scares people away from it. But that's not the case. Especially not when you have help. Especially not when you have help. Go ahead.
Well, what I want to say is that this class is preparing me with the knowledge to make it work. And I feel very positive that whomever want to trade will be successful. But it has to be a decision, a commitment.
Absolutely.
First. And you have to be focused, and you have to be able to trust, have confidence in yourself as well. Trust yourself that it's working. And another thing I wanted to say is that being in this class, the vibration, the love, the attention you get, everybody's vibrating on a high level here, and you're going to be successful just because of the vibration. It's you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the urge to grow. At least I hope you do. I do. And everyone that enemy is growing, and I think that it's a wonderful thing. It's amazing.
Absolutely. That's really the major part about it. A lot of people think that if they try to do this, they'll be on an island all by themselves. They have to learn it by themselves. Some people have anxiety about math. They struggled in math in high school and college so badly that they're like, anything math related, I don't want to go anywhere near it.
I actually was one of those people. I used to hate math.
It's not,
especially algebra.
Right. And the thing is, when you actually get into it, you begin to realize, oh my God, this is like not that hard. I use my calculator every day.
Right.
Every single day. It's not like, we're doing hard math. We're doing addition, subtraction, straight from a calculator on our phone. So
yes.
there's no reason to have any anxiety there. And to speak to your point about the community, about learning with people, oh my God, that makes all the difference in the world. You see, when you're doing something alone, that can be nerve-wracking. That can seem scary. But when you have people that you can call and ask a question and get help, get instruction, get understanding while you're learning, that is the cheat code. That is the shortcut. Having people that are already experienced, willing to help you and make sure that you understand what you're doing. I think another important point to mention when it comes to learning how to trade is, the whole thing about I could lose all my money is risky. I think I have a very different perspective. Driving a car is risky. Catching an airplane is risky. Right? These are things we do. Taking a shower is risky.
Right.
Everything's risky. But, just like any other skill, becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, becoming a mechanic, you got to go through training. Just like learning how to drive. You don't get in a car at 16, 17 years old and just put it in drive and try to figure it out. Somebody has to instruct you. That's how you get good at anything in life. When you were 5 years old and you had to learn how to tie your shoe, guess what? You had an instructor. It's how you learn things. You get practice, instruction. And sometimes people become an adult and they completely forget. It's just because it's foreign and you've never done it before. People have this anxiety or this perception that it's going to be hard and that it's going, to wipe them out and they won't have any money. That's not the case at all. When you have instruction and help, that's what helps you be successful.
That's right. Well, that's why I'm here. To help you, for you to help me to have the confidence to succeed.
Absolutely.
And also, my goal is to be an independent business owner, and trading is a part of that business. And learn, this is not the place to be. So if trading is something that's something you really, really want to do, and I did, I just became focused. First of all, I made a decision. I decided why I wanted to trade, and I just did it. I just did it. And like I said, I'm only 3 months in, and I'm still learning a lot, and that's okay.
Absolutely.
Because, like you said, you don't learn to drive. Well, I don't know. Some people may learn to drive quicker than others, but
it's just like anything else.
Yeah, so it's up to the individual.
Right. I give the analogy. When we were in college or high school and the teacher gave a test, everybody in the class did not get the same score.
Right.
Because we all have a different method of learning. Everybody learns differently. Some people learn faster than others. I went to school with people who didn't carry a book bag. They didn't ever take notes, but yet they always passed the class. They just learn differently. They can watch, they can retain information quickly, and then just apply it. Some people learn like that, right? But you can't compare yourself to anybody else. That's the thing about this. You learn at your own speed, and when it clicks, it clicks. And the cool part about what we do is because once you gain this skill set, you literally can make full-time, quit your job income from a phone. From a phone. Make money while you sleep. And I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but that just sounds very attractive to me. I decided, like you, Miss Judy, to give my all to this because I saw the possibility. I saw the ability to literally make money from the comfort of my own home from a phone. And I got really passionate about this. And really, I want people watching this to understand that's why we get on live. That's why we talk about this so often, is because if you really understood how simple and easy it could be to make money, when you get on the other side of the screen, when you actually get involved with our community and begin learning this stuff and applying it, and you have your first $50 day and you didn't have to punch a clock for it. You didn't have to do anything for it. You just literally, the money just came from your phone. And then you start understanding that $50 can be $100 a day one day, $150 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day. The possibilities are endless. That's why we're so excited about this. That's why we're so adamant about this. And we love sharing this information. We love helping other people understand how they can do this. And Ms. Judy, I got to give it to you. I admire you so much. You're such a light to the whole entire team because, you show up. You show up and you put your best foot forward every single time. So that's to be admired.
Thank you. I do what you tell me to do, because that's important. You have to learn to follow instructions. You have to follow your leader.
Absolutely.
Number one. And you have to do what you're told to do.
Absolutely.
And if you want to learn this business, that's why you're here.
Absolutely.
To learn. And that's why you're in this class.
Absolutely.
And if you don't want to be there, then that's a different matter. But I want to be here. I want to learn. I love learning. I'm focused. I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm just ready to learn. I want to change my lifestyle, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
I want to change my lifestyle, and I want control of my life.
Absolutely.
And this is a way to do it.
Absolutely.
This is the best way to do it.
And you're a perfect example that it's never too late to give it a shot. It's never too late to make that commitment.
I'm a much older person, and a lot of people say, wow, you still have the drive to keep going? And I'm like, well, age is just a number.
Yes.
In my mind. So, you know, I don't know if I should mention my age or not.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Let them guess.
It's just a number, like I said.
It's just a number.
But hey, it doesn't matter how old you are.
Doesn't matter.
You could be 18, you know, whatever. 90.
Right.
I'm not 90, but
right.
I'm just saying, you know. You can learn this.
Right.
It's easy, and the way it's taught, oh my goodness, it's so easy to learn.
Absolutely. And it's
why not?
And I want to speak to that because youth is a mentality. It's not a number. Youth is a mentality, right? And it doesn't matter what your background is, or, you know, some people say, well, I learn slower than others, or, you know, I'm a hands-on learner and I need somebody right next to me in order to get it. It's not true. It's not true, right? You have the ability to learn. Therefore, you can learn. We all have intellect. And so all you got to do is put your best foot forward. That's it.
Right.
Be the best version of yourself every day that you possibly can be. And that's what we teach people how to do. We teach people how to honor their word to themselves, how to be committed, how to really give your all to one thing until you get exactly what you want out of it. And that's what it takes to be successful in anything, not just with trading, but any industry you name. If you want to be successful in that industry, then guess what you got to do? You got to put your best foot forward. You know, if you want to excel on a job, they're not going to elevate the people who just come, do the minimum and try to leave. The people who actually give their all to that job, that's the ones who usually elevate. Right? But here, the cool thing about what we do is everybody can win at a high level. There's enough money for us all in this industry. Nobody has to feel left behind, or nobody has to be set aside. Everybody can win. Everybody can elevate. There's enough money to be made in this market where everybody can win. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Like I said, your background, the misconceptions about trading is hard, it's difficult. It takes a long time to learn. All of those, not true.
Right. Not
true at all. There's people all over the world. It doesn't matter where somebody on this video is watching this from. I have coached people everywhere, every type of background, Africa, third world countries, right? Europe, South America, Canada, all over America, right? Even as far west as Alaska, Hawaii, every single state in America. People all over the world are learning this. So, you know, really, this is an opportunity for you to look yourself in the mirror and say, do I really want to do this?
Yes.
Do I really want to do this?
Absolutely.
Like you said, from 18, I was in a room here in Atlanta at an event in 2017 with a woman who was in her 80s at the front of the room showing everybody how she made $500 from her phone in her 80s.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When I first heard you can make money from your phone, I was like, wow, that's interesting. I'm not that computer literate. and I said, but I'm willing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, age has nothing to do with it. It's just a number. And we're living longer, by the way.
Absolutely.
So if you're 60, you're basically 60 is the new 40.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You better say that.
And I feel that way.
Yes.
You know, I feel that way. So it's we're living longer, and we're not going to be the same as our parents were. You know, my mother, you know, she felt she could only go so far in life, and that's what she did. She just stopped learning. And so, but that was her belief system. And so mine is not that. So I'm not going to be my mother. I'm living longer. My thoughts are different. I'm more I'm more, I don't know what the word I'm trying to find.
Dedicated.
Ambitious, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more ambitious. So I want to learn. I just want to learn. And this is something that interests me. And I have a lot of interest, but this is one of the things that interests me, and I want to stay focused on it until I succeed.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you will. And even us trying to go live today, perfect example. You know, we had issues, you know, trying to learn how to go live and get on the live together. Right. But here's the thing. What I want people watching this to understand is you have to problem solve. You got to find a way to actually overcome your obstacles. It's some people who get to a certain place in life, and because circumstances might not be ideal for them, they stop. They give up. They retract back to, you know, average living, and they don't keep trying. But this is a perfect opportunity for you to actually do something that can help you feel alive again, that can give you that vibrant feeling again, that can, you know, give you the possibility of dreaming big and obtaining what it is that you want out of life. And as long as there's breath in your body, there's activity in your limbs, as long as you have an intellect, it's time left on the clock. You can actually do it. You can do it. And that's a message for people young and older, right?
50 plus.
50 plus. There you go.
Right.
But anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And Miss Judy, you're a perfect example. I don't say that just to say it, just because we're on Facebook or Instagram Live. I don't say that just because everybody's watching. I know you're inspiration to me, my wife. You're inspiration to the whole entire team. Paris, right? Shout out to Paris. Paris always says, I like Miss Judy, man. Miss Judy is all. I'm telling you, the team, every time we hear you speak, you're such a light on the whole team. And I know that you're going to inspire an entire generation. You don't know it, but I know it. I know it.
I don't know it. I really don't.
I know it.
I have, you know what? I heard someone say once in a video that they were making, I never wanted to make a video. I never thought anybody would want to hear me speak. I didn't, you know, I'm just not that kind of a person. But now that I'm doing it, I'm having second thoughts about it now.
See?
So
that's wonderful.
You know, you got to start somewhere.
That's right.
And so this is the first live video I've ever done.
Right.
So I'm starting here, and I hope others follow me.
You're doing wonderful. I told you yesterday on the phone, I said, Miss Judy, you're natural. You'll be fine. And you're doing wonderful.
Thank you.
So, and everybody, I want you guys to understand that this is what we do. You're going to become the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Things you thought you couldn't do, you're capable of.
Right.
Places you thought you couldn't go, you can go. Mm-hmm. It's just a difference in mentality, changing your mentality, surrounding yourself around people who see you as greater than you see yourself right now. Mm-hmm. And then getting the confidence to go ahead and step into it. Right? Because you would not, I know, Miss Judy, there's so many people out there who have people in their life who tell them what they can't do.
Right.
And put their limitations on them. And then there's people out there who actually believe it. Their belief system stagnates because other people around them told them that, hey, you can't go that far. Who do you think you are? You can't do that. And then they start to believe it. So self-confidence, that's a real issue these days. But if you don't surround yourself around people who see you greater than you see yourself, how do you ever expect to even reach for farther than you possibly thought was possible? You got to get around people who are going to pour into you and help you see that, you know, life is wonderful. Life is an opportunity. Every day we have an opportunity to elevate, to be better. And unless you get on a path with individuals going in that direction, you'll never, ever get to see it. So this is much bigger than money. This is much, much bigger than money.
It is. And you said something. You said something just a minute ago, and I'm trying to recall it right now in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But
About reaching farther.
yes. But anyway, I know that I'm on the right path, and I know people also can have, like you said, negative influence in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have to shake it off, and keep it going, keep it moving.
That's it.
And I know it's hard, and if you're working, it's probably even harder.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to come to a point in your mind or in your life where you say, okay, I'm going for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let go. I'm going to get myself out of the way and do what my heart desires.
Absolutely.
So, and I've always been, the kind of person that I came from a big family. So, and there was a lot of boys in the house. I have 6 brothers.
Wow.
And there was only 2 girls.
Wow.
And so we were protected.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my brothers were like overly protecting me. And I kind of liked it and I kind of didn't like it. I mean, it just seemed like it was like the norm for me. Everywhere I went, people want to protect me. It was that energy that had been set up in my home.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody is protecting me, even my friends. When I was in high school, someone wanted to fight me. My friend says, no, they're not going to. If they want to fight you, they're going to come through me first. Like, people wanted to fight for me. I don't know what it is. But that's the energy I had been vibrating. Protection. So this is the first time I'm stepping out on faith, on me, for
right.
change,
right.
Without that protection.
Right.
I need to know how strong I am.
Absolutely.
As an individual. And this is one of my whys, the reason why I want to do this. And I mean, I have stronger whys than that too, but this is one of the reasons why.
And that's important. That's important. That's massively important. I don't even discredit that why one bit. There's a lot of people who can relate to that. A lot of people who don't have the confidence to do something that they've never done before. And that's what makes it so wonderful, because we all have that ability to do something that we never did before. But the beautiful part about what we do is so much support. So much support. So many people that's going to speak life into you. So many people that's going to believe in you, right? And tell you that you can do it. And even in those times where it may be hard, you need that positive word. You need that community feeling where you got people around that can relate to what you're going through and give you the energy that you need to push forward. So, that's what success is all about. Success is all about pressing forward beyond limitation, right? No matter what you face or where you are in life, there's another level. There's somewhere you can go, right? And actually achieve something that you've never done before, or that somebody else has never done before. But more importantly, for yourself. Mm-hmm. It builds up your confidence. It builds up your self-image and what you believe you're capable of. So, and like I said earlier, it's never too late. It's never too late. No, it's not. Anybody watching this right now, Miss Judy, I want to let y'all know Miss Judy is a wonderful, wonderful person. You definitely want to be connected to somebody with such a sweet spirit, someone who's invested in your success, and someone who's rooted and knows where she's going, right? I strongly encourage you guys to get in touch with Miss Judy. And by joining Miss Judy in this endeavor, learning how to make money from your phone, learning how to make money while you sleep, as a bonus, you get me. I'm the cherry on top. Miss Judy is all that in the bag of chips. Y'all, that's who you need to be in touch with. So, Miss Judy, her name on Instagram is Judy McLeod. right? And MCCLOUD. You can actually follow her. You can contact her by direct messaging her, DMing her, and she would be more than happy to help you. And when you get started, when you join our community, like I said, you get me as a bonus. And I'll be helping you. Miss Judy will be helping you. And what we do, we're here to serve you. We're here to help you be successful. Now, we don't beg. We don't twist arms. We don't convince people that what we do is worthwhile. Some people just don't get it. And that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if making money while you sleep is attractive to you, if that makes common sense to you, then we would love to help you and show you how. Right? That's what we're passionate about. And that's what we do. We show people how to become successful at making money while they sleep. So, Miss Judy, I know you're going to take care of whoever contacts you. And if anybody chooses to get started with you, we're going to serve them at a high level.
Thank you. Thank you. And Mr. Kingdom Cash.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Charles Dyson, thank you for all your help. Thank you for your mentorship. Thank you for everything, actually.
Yes, ma'am.
For leading me in the right direction, for your confidence. I mean, I didn't have confidence when I first started. So I have that confidence now. And I'm so happy about that.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm grateful about it too. So this is a wonderful training that I'm getting right now.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I don't care what age you are. You can do this. It is so easy to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So come on board if you want to, if you would like to learn something. And by the way, this is a lucrative business to be
Absolutely.
in.
Yes, ma'am.
And
you better tell them.
Hey, join us.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Become
ma'am.
part of the family.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you. Thank you, Mr. Dyson. I really appreciate this interview.
You are so welcome. I appreciate you for all the kind words. And I meant every word that I said. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the live. Definitely contact Miss Judy. All right, now. And her social handle, I'm going to go ahead and type it in here. It's Judy McCloud. It's JUDYMCCLOUD. Boom. That's her social handle. Y'all can contact her, spelled just like her name. And she would be more than happy to help you guys. All right. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.
Boom.